Hi everyone, and welcome to my update on my 50 Shades of Green project pan. This is like the 5th time I've tried to record this because my dog wants to be a jerk. See how we go. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab. It was started by a couple of ladies from that group the first year and it got popular, so now the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group votes on the colour each year. So this is the 3rd year all up, including the first year with just those 4 or so ladies. This one runs from middle of April to middle of April, I think about the 15th to the 14th, something like that. And yeah, 50 products, something to do with the colour or the name green. So first of all, I've got the Avon Footwork Sugar Lime Mojito Exfoliating Scrub. This guy started off at 94 grams and is down to 44 grams. So I have made a bit of a dent on it. It's probably down somewhere around here. This is really not focusing very well tonight. Yeah, so reasonable progress on that, reasonably happy. Obviously not going to get it done in the next 2 months though. Ice Blue shampoo is done. 7-day scrub from Clinique. My goal on this one was to get it down to 50 grams. It's currently sitting at 56. It only started at 62, so the chances of that happening are probably not great. Pardon me. But you know why I set my goal so low on this. It's not my first preference. I've got some Lush ones I'm trying to use up first because, as you can imagine, Lush stuff tends to go bad quicker. So I do use that occasionally, but not too often. Next, I've got this Avon Naturals Complete Recovery Mask. Currently down to 64 grams, but it really hasn't budged much in the last 6 months or so because I just don't use it. I had my hair cut in June and I just didn't seem to get back to using this. I'm wondering if maybe I finished up my other conditioner since then, and the conditioner I'm using now has got like oils in it, and I'm wondering if maybe that's why I just don't feel the need for it. I did use it today, but I think I left my hair too wet when I put it in because it didn't seem to do a lot. But I'm thinking that might have just been because my hair was too wet when I put it in. It's probably only like 3 proper uses in it. So I should probably just use it and get it done. Alright, next we've got the Clinique Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. Obviously in broken packaging. What I was able to scrape out ended up in here, and I pretty much used that up today, the last of that. There's a little bit in there. I'll probably end up putting just a little bit of water in there and a little bit of water in there. Just get it a good squish, and then I think that one will probably be done. So, I don't know, 2 more uses maybe. So yeah, hopefully I should have that one done shortly, and I think for the purposes of this project I'm going to call that one done. Next is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion. I don't think this one's budged weight wise. I've used it 3 times, maybe 4 times all up. Can't see it going anywhere unless something gets into me and I decide to use it. Maybelline Baby Lips Lychee Addict. It's pretty much now down to the plastic, and as I said, this seems to not really want to be focusing all that well. But yeah, it's pretty much down to the plastic, like the plastics. Yeah, not much left at all. So yeah, not quite. I'll probably continue to use this a little bit, more until it's sort of really flattening down in there a little bit. But again, for the purposes of this project, that's probably considered that one done. Rightio. Lush Lord of Misrule shower cream, currently sitting at 38 grams in this little container. It was 50. It's not too bad considering this is sort of a autumny type scent for me. So I haven't used it for a while. I did sort of use it reasonably regularly for a month or two there. But yeah, haven't been using it too much lately. Can't see me getting that finished by the end of this project. I can't really see me using it too much more now, because I've got other stuff, and I tend to just use what I feel like using at the time, the weather, whatever, for my shower gels. Just sort of, yeah, use them as I feel. Lush Jungle Conditioner was done. The Peter Thomas Ross sample was done. Alright, Wild Ivy All Over Olive Body Lotion in Lime Fizz. I have used this a few times, but I forget to a lot of the time. It's down to 118 grams. It started at 126. So, a whole 8 grams. Probably used it 5, maybe 6 times. But I'm not a big body lotion fan. When I use it, I tend to only use a little bit because I don't like that sort of sticky feeling. Yeah, so it was a big fail for me on that one. Easy Killer Shower Scrub's gone. Next I've got what I was calling my New Zealand soap. This is all that's left of that guy. It's currently not registering on my scales. Surely this will be gone in the next month. Can't see it taking me a whole 2, but it might take me a little while. So yeah, that'll be nice to finally have that one done. Soap and Glory Sugar Crush Scrub. My goal on this one was to get it down to 150 grams. Currently at 221. Start off at 288. So I have used this a bit. Again, tend to choose these sorts of things depending on what other bath stuff I'm using, like which other shower gel I'm using. Yeah, but I mean I use probably, what's that, about 1/5 of this, so yeah, that's not too bad for me. In about a year. Nah, not too disappointed with that, but I can't see me making my goal of 150 grams. I really do like the smell of that. Not my absolute favourite consistency. Having said that, I would have bought it again if they hadn't apparently discontinued it. I'll probably buy the Real Zing, which seems to be what they've replaced it with, but I won't rush out and buy it yet. I was going to actually try and buy a backup of the Sugar Crush, but it looks like it's gone now. Next I've got the Hand Helpers Apple Hand Cream. This was brand new when I started the project. All up it weighed 60 grams including the packaging. So if there's 50 mils in there, that means that the packaging's about 10 grams. It's currently sitting at 14 grams, but I don't think there's 4 grams worth of product in there. It's getting really hard, to the point of really squeezing it. I mean, you can see. So yeah, expecting to have this one done reasonably shortly. Don't know if I'm going to cut the packaging on this one or not. I may well do, but if I do, it's probably going to be down fairly low because he is rather cute. I don't want to really cut him. Alright, the Aromatherapy Co. Therapy Foot Enriched Balm I haven't touched. quite honestly, I haven't touched it. The Batiste Hair Dry Shampoo in Blush was done. Ibiza Party Shampoo. This guy is currently down to about 32 grams. I think I timed this wrong. I think this would be a better winter shampoo. I don't think it's that great in summer, or maybe it's just because it's so old. I used the Ice Blue because I thought that was a better winter fragrance and this was going to be a better spring summer one, but I really think I probably should have done it the other way around. We're down to 32 grams. We started off at 88, so I have used, 55 grams, so I have used more than half of what was in here originally. It's just sort of sitting around the bottom of that label at the moment. I might be able to get it done in the next 2 months if I was to use it every time I wash my hair, but I don't know if I'd quite get it done anyway, and I don't know if I'd really want to do that because I don't love this, particularly this time of year. It seems to leave doesn't seem to do a good job of clearing my scalp very well. Okay, the next thing I had was Bouche de Noël, which I finished in November, which I'm not sure I showed, but it was finished in November. Dramatically Different moisturising lotion I haven't touched. Natio lip balm is done. Lush 93,000 miles shower jelly. This one is currently sitting on about 60 grams. And my goal was actually to get this down under 100 grams. So I've actually pretty much smashed that. It was really weird. It seemed to take me forever to get to that mark, which I think is where I marked it at the beginning of this project, and it's just disappeared. I don't know if some of that was some water that had got in there. I have left the top open in my bathroom to sort of in front of the window a couple of times just to try and dry out any extra water in there because it is quite runny now. But yeah, I'm just considering how long this sat around, and I felt like I was using it reasonably consistency. It's just disappeared in the last year. I don't understand. I don't understand. But yeah, I don't think I'll get this done by the end of the project, but I reckon I'm going to be pretty close. So I quite like this stuff. This is the Australian made one. Yeah, I ended up with an Australian one and an English one, and this Australian one just seems to have no kick to it, like the English one does, I reckon. I've still got the English one left. I think I used it like once and then started using this one and forgetting that I had the other one or something. I don't know, there was something weird. But yeah, as much as I quite like this, I think I've got an English one that's better. I find most of their English products are better than Australian ones. Maybe that's just me. I had some makeup in here. I had an Avon On The Vine eyeshadow quad. I had Colourpop La Belle of the Ball, neither of which I think I've even touched. I think I used the Belle of the Ball once in the middle of the year for work, but I don't know if that was in this project. Yeah, I just sort of thought I'd get around to it after other projects were finished, and then the whole MAC thing happened and I just haven't got around to using them. Next I've got this Fantasia lipstick from MAC, and my goal was to get it to the bottom of the blue. I'm halfway through the blue. I'm in the middle of the blue at the moment. I'm very, very close. It's not going to take much to get there, I don't think. That being said, this really has been on the back burner for the last few months. So I've got a couple of other MAC things I really want to finish before Back to Mac finishes, and I'm hoping I can switch them over. It's not to say with that much left that I couldn't scrape it out into something and keep it. But I'm Back to Mac this one. We don't know. We'll see how we go. In about another month's time. MAC Shade Stick in Lucky Jade. Similar story with this guy. Used it a couple of times and then it's really gone on the back burner because I pulled out some others for my Back to Mac project and realised I had a quite pretty but very glittery one, and I find anything that has glitter in it tends to, those sorts of cream things tends to go dry quickly. I think the glitter absorbs the moisture, or it might just be that it's older, but yeah, I'm just really trying to work on that instead, just because it's before it completely goes, because it's not far off. I'm using it, this other one, but not particularly enjoying it. Fix Plus I had was done. The blush set Bound for Love. Was that this one? Yeah, this one. I've easily surpassed that because I've pretty much finished the other blush that I was using. So this one I've used every day pretty much for the last at least 6 weeks. So yeah, if I'm not there yet, I certainly will be, because I've really been focusing on this because it's really gross, and I'd really like to see if I can't Back to Mac it in about a month's time. So yeah, really been working hard on this, so I'm sure I must be close to 50 uses, and if I'm not, I will be in the next month. The Avon Neutrum Effect Micellar Water is done, I think about January. I must admit I tried to find the bottle the other night and I couldn't. It must be around somewhere, because if I have to, I want to decant my MAC one, what's left of my MAC one, into it so I can Back to Mac that packaging. Again, the Tempting eyeshadow I haven't touched. Next I've got this. This is all I've got left of what I think was Bob soap from Lush. That's it. It's, yeah. I am wondering if there might be a tiny bit on there as well, because they're in the soap dish together, and I think maybe it's picked up on there. But yeah, I mean, that'll go. And then I will use this, and I'm sure that I will use the equivalent of whatever's on there as well. And it will be nice to have those crusty old soaps out of my life. The Enliven Nail Polish Remover, I don't know what happened to the bottle I had that I was measuring, that I had it decanted in. I've been using the big bottle instead, and yeah, that's another total miss for me. Avawash soap, we saw before, is down to 12 grams, which I guess even includes whatever's stuck on there, because it started off at 16. Northern Light soap is done. Oh, this hand cream, this was just sitting in here. My L'Occitane, is that how you say it? Cooling hand gel, weighing about 2 grams, started off at 12. I really should cut that open and get whatever's in there. Purity Lab candle is done. Haven't made much. Don't think I've used the Avon Planet Spa Green Tea Pearl Facial Cleanser. The only other thing I think any usage on is this guy. This is the Akin Natural Deodorant. It's down to 26 grams. It started off at 38, so I have got some usage on that one. Again, can't see it getting done by the end of the project, but I reckon I've used at least half of it. Started off at 30 grams. I would have thought I would have used 12. And it's down. It's down to there. I would have thought. It's about there. I would have thought that would be less than that. Maybe I didn't wear it when it was full. I don't know. I carry this with me. Sometimes when I go walking, I'll spray it when I get back. Or sometimes I'll use it after a shower if I know I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the day. I will endeavour to do an update, or I might just do a finale sometime in April, and work out exactly how many of these I've actually used. I don't think I've even had 50 products in this project because I thought I was really going to struggle. So I kind of gave myself room to see what I used to go from there. I'll be lucky if I'm going to get 25 done. Yeah, it's been a bit of a bust for me. This one, timing wasn't great. Had some stuff happen last year and I just wasn't updating. Apparently I wasn't using any of this stuff much either. It is what it is. I don't know if I'm going to try next year's. I might do just 20 because the 50 was just way too much for me. Yeah, so I will hopefully have something for you in April when this wraps up, but I can't really see me doing anything substantial on anything apart from finishing up a couple of the things that are basically finished. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will have a to Z update in the next couple of weeks, and I wouldn't mind doing a back to Mac in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.